In my portico, I have the KTT strawberries. These were the first switches I ever got, and probably one of my favorites right now. I was so glad that I actually got these, and it was only by recommendation from my friend, who was the person who actually helped me get into keyboards, gave me recommendations and stuff, helped me find a lot of stuff. So shout out to Ruben. Yeah, thank you for introducing me to these because these are amazing. They are a polycarbonate top housing, a polycarbonate bottom housing, and a palm stem. Based on that, I mean, you can tell it's really smooth. They come factory lubed, and like it's okay factory lubed, but the lubed experience is something else. It's really good. Now I may have over lubed it, but after breaking them in a bit, it actually like cleared up, and they have a very clean press, but not just like not in the same way that like tangerines would. They have an interesting like bounce back. It's kind of hard to describe. It's almost like it goes down easy and then the force coming up is stronger. So the return is really strong, is what it feels like. It has a 43 gram actuation and a 62 gram bottom mount with a gold plated spring. It's got 4 millimeters of travel. And the version I have is 3 pins, but if you go on Dingkeeps, which is where I got these, they actually have a 5-pin version out now, which is actually really great. I mean, 3-pin is good for if you have like keyboards that support 3-pin only, so you don't have to like clip the legs. But in all honesty, most keyboards would or should have 5 pins because it just kind of helps make it more stable, I guess. Having this switch, I do want to get more of the 5-pin version because they're so great. And they're actually in stock as I'm filming this, so I don't know if they are anymore, but they're definitely there if you want to get some. And for like $4 for 10 switches, it's like 40 cents a switch. That's a great price. It's hard to beat this. Like, I want to say like tangerine-ish quality, but it's I hate to say it, but it's thockier. It's thockier than tangerines for sure. Like I mean, tangerines are like super high pitch, so that's not hard to say. But they got the similar smoothness while still having like a sound signature that I personally like. And if you know, when I make two videos about this later on, and you look at like tangerines, you'll know that like it has a higher sound profile that I'm just not as big a fan of, at least the way it sounds. So I don't know, I'll give you guys a sound test of this too, and maybe it's because it's in a polycarbonate board and whatnot. You know, there's a lot of factors that go into it. But when I had the strawberries like in the Bakaneko, it sounded really good too in the same way. I am a big fan, which is why I've bought so many KTT switches in the past. I mean, I've got we got sea salt lemons and the peaches. These I didn't like as much. I don't know why. I think the actuation was just a little too light. But they are also just like really smooth switches. Yeah, KTT has been making like really good stuff, especially for like the price that they offer their switches for, or that the switches come for. It's really good. And also they look so nice. I mean, look at this. Isn't this like super pretty? Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's get set up for that sound test. Like, you see what I mean when I say like it's just got a really nice sound signature. It's just really, I don't know. It's deep. It's rich. It's kind of marbly. I mean, okay. To be fair, this board has the P foam mod done in it. But regardless, like even without that, they sound, as you can predict, really close. I feel like I'm running out of things to say. I'm just rambling on at this point. The quality, I mean, yeah, the quality, they're really consistent. I can at least say that they're really consistent. They sound really good. And, you know, if you can, I would recommend picking at least some to try. Under 60% or something like that. That is all I have for today. Thank you.